Hi, I'm Amanda, and today I'm going to talk about cervical cancer and the risk for cervical cancer. Um, I'll start with my story. Now, every one of our stories are different. None of us are doctors or physicians, so anytime you think that, things like this are happening with you, please talk to your doctor. Do not go by what we do, go by what's best for you. All of us are different. Anyway, we'll start with my situation. Um, a little over a year ago, I went to my doctor because my periods were extremely wonky and I couldn't figure out why they weren't they weren't evening out at all, which they never really have. But anyway, I tested positive for cervical cancer and I had an abnormality scrape where they removed any dying, dead, or abnormal tissue from my cervix. It's kind of painful, but a few weeks after my cervical scrape, I went and was retested, and I ended up negative, and I showed as wonderful across the board. Um, After that, I started metformin. I started losing weight. My periods have been pretty regular, except for last month because I feel that I either had a cyst or something like that. But I feel like I may be back on track soon, but we won't talk about that. The If I had never realized or thought about having kids and never went to get my periods tested, I could have ended up with full blown cervical cancer, which may lead to death, which probably will lead to death if you don't get anything done about it. And I could have had my cervix had to be removed, or a total hysterectomy, or I could have lost my chance to have kids altogether. So it's really important when we talk about cervical cancer is get tested for cervical cancer. Do everything in your power to protect your right to have or not have children. Cervical cancer can lead to other things too, blood diseases and such as that. So if you're having any questions about cervical cancer, what to do about it, support, anything like that, please, I'll leave links at the bottom, but reach out to the PCOS community. I found other people that were just like me in very similar situations. And the one thing you're trying to spread is that we all are different yet have some of the same symptoms. Like, if you look at some of me and Tracy's symptoms, a lot of ours are the same. Um, Fertility is one of my biggest issues that I battle on a monthly basis. And, in the next year or so, I'll start trying for kids. But beforehand, when you have PCOS, it is very rare to get a pregnancy naturally. So, you have to work at it. You have to earn what other people get regularly. And sometimes it can make you kind of depressed because you see, 13, 14, 15-year olds getting pregnant at the drop of a hat when you have PCOS and it's just not that easy for you. No matter what you do, you'll always need help, even if it's just support, emotional help, people around you that understand. Um, I think that's about it. That's all I got. So if you need to talk to me or anybody else, hit up the PCOS line. Thanks.